What up, y'all? What up? What up? I'm trying to see if it's if it's working. My dog, like, where you at? I was actually recording. Like, I actually started my joint, bro, and I did not know it. All right, so my dumb ass actually started the stream, but I recorded it. I didn't start the broadcast. I thought I clicked both, but it didn't. Oh well. But I didn't get deep into it. I was like a couple seconds in, so it's all good. But what up, bro? What up? What's going on? So, as many of you know, Cardi B hopped on this legendary track by Jay-Z, Imaginary Playerz. This song is one of my favorite Jay-Z songs, man. One of my favorites. A lot of people don't know this, but he was actually taking shots at Mace on this. The reason why, to my knowledge, it was just some rich nigga shit. Just flexing. Hov was that guy at the time, and when Mace was coming up, he was becoming that guy at that time, you know? Brooklyn rapper, Harlem rapper, button heads, you know. If you know New York niggas, that's not out the norm. Like, New York niggas like to flex. They like to talk shit. They like to, you know, they like to feel like they on top of the world. My boy BT, he like, yup, exactly. They like to feel like they on top of the world. I know a lot of dudes from New York, they be like that. So, yeah, Hov was taking shots at Bass. And no disrespect to Bass, because I really do respect Bass, but dog, Hov was on his ass. So, but Cardi announced a little while ago that she was gonna hop on this track, or she just announced the title of it, and a lot of people were speculating, is she hopping on Imaginary Playerz by Jay-Z, or is it just the title? But, you know, it ended up being the beat with a little bit, you know, they modernized it a little bit, you know, added a little bit of stuff to it. Now, I'm not gonna be like, pause, wait, what we pausing at? What I say? Well, yo, so I'm not gonna be like most YouTubers and be fake and act like this is my first time listening to it. I heard bits and pieces of this song. I never listened to the full song from start to finish. I heard just bits and pieces of it when I was scrolling on Twitter, and I seen everybody talking about it, and I was hesitant to listen to it. I'm like, I'm gonna listen to it later. Jay on Mace. Yeah, pause on that. Yeah, pause on that. But, you know, I heard bits and pieces of it, but never like the full thing and all that. I was gonna wait to listen to it. I wasn't even sure I was gonna listen to it at all, honestly, because like I said, this song is one of my favorite songs by Jay-Z. So I don't know, but I'm gonna give Cardi a chance. Originally when I was recording, I was only in the beginning, so you know, we ain't even knee deep in the song anyway. So I'm gonna just start it over. We're gonna react, and yeah, we're gonna see.
Yeah, it's the motherfucking Princess, you heard? The shit these bitches be bragging about is like shit I was doing in like 2016 type shit. Like, you bitches don't even know the difference between vintage and archive. Like, yeah, look, now I spit that other shit. Pretty motherfucker shit. Cardi B, every song platinum. I'm not the other bitch. Whatever you was gonna pay her, you gotta double it. Glory hole. Bitches don't know who they fucking with.
So originally, when I was reacting to this, like I stopped at this part, but that shit made me laugh, dog. That shit made me laugh. I get the bar, I get it, but I feel it's just funny. I don't know if I would say that on this beat, but yo, it's Cardi, so let's just keep going.
Their money, my stocks and share money. Your booking fee is my makeup and hair money. Bitches say I think I'm the shit. And this. Just know you bitches can't live. I got the hottest shit. Hop out, popping it. They say I walk around looking like a compliment. Shut up, stop whining. Cardi still shining. Hoes kept complaining, so I cop more diamonds.
Hey yo, my dog BJ, he just said Cardi ain't right. I mean, didn't Cardi, like, wasn't it already, isn't it common knowledge that Cardi don't write all her stuff? I think yeah, Cardi don't write all her stuff, I think. You know, I could be wrong, but I think, like, I won't say she got exposed. I think she admitted it. I don't know, I forget, but I do know it's not news that not all her shit is written by her. I don't know. we gonna keep going. I mean, she might have wrote this. I feel like this is how she talk. Like, when I be seeing her on her Instagram lives, at any time she go viral with her talking shit, it kind of do match it. So far, I don't think she started off the song bad. You know, it's kind of like similar to Hov, how he was talking shit in the beginning of Imaginary Playerz. So I do like that part. Cadence isn't even her though. I think I agree with that, but I think the reason why is because she's trying to match Jay. And that's the thing about these kind of songs. It's kind of hard to hop on somebody else's song that's already legendary, because I feel like subconsciously you trying to match that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like going on your own thing. But yeah, Cadence isn't even her though. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going.
And more archive, vintage couture on me. I got more gold TA than John probably. Summer we cheeks out, winter is minks out. I buy grown man watches and make them take links out, bitch. I mean, it's really easy for me to talk this shit, cause I live this shit. I just gotta make it rhyme. Bitches, I leave them all fucked. Fists be balled up. Y'all hoes look cheap, that shit don't cost much. I'm a star, but I'll smack you, don't get starstruck. Patience looking at me like Cardi, what the fuck? Stripe like Tom Brown, these bitches should calm down. Quicker they lift up, the quicker they fall down. Poor thing, Twitter must be gassing them heavy, making them jump in the ring with the brim before they ready. I seen whole fan pages, make avatar changes, all that old.
My boy said the links bar is kind of hard. Nah, it was hard. It was hard. I agree with that shit. She got some, you know, she got some lines in here, man. She got some bars in here.
Oh, love got a new fan base. Now you're 15 up. You're already out of time. I'm a legend. They gon' hit my heels from the power lines. What I'm saying is, God forbid some shit happen to the brim. Put my motherfucking heels in nose and Ave. Bronx legend, you heard? My flop and your flop is not the same. If you did my numbers, y'all will pop champagne. If I did your numbers, I will hop out of plane. Suicide if I fall from the distance for you and I. They gotta be kidding. Whatever they smoking on it, gotta be hitting. The baggage is ribbon. Been in my driveway, not getting driven. Got some bench bitches. Oh, y'all just starting. Birthday out car born to me, that's Olive Garden. A nigga couldn't take me there, that's your department. Tasteless, basic, I'm a ward off.
My dog said, I don't know about her being a legend anywhere but the strip club, man. Be nice, man. Be nice.
Penthouse every state, bitch. 2016, I have fashion overlit. Ass rich, y'all need your ass whipped. What the fuck you mean this bitch is out dressing me? How that bitch all dressing me with my fucking bitch? Fixing y'all mouth to talk fashion with me. I'm the one who show these girls what fashion could be. The first rap bitch on the cover of Vogue, but somehow y'all passed me, I suppose. I know your type, bold, and no cap. For the love of hip hop, y'all knew me before that. These bitches is nuts, bitches is ball sacks, and behind my back, bitches be tight like bra straps. Hey.
Is that it? All right, man. I got mixed feelings about it. You know, I got mixed feelings about it. So I don't think it's ass. Like, when I seen people talk about it, yo, niggas is acting like she desecrated this beat. Like, this shit was horrible. Listening to it, she got a couple bars on here. You know what I'm saying? She got some bars on here. But I don't know. I don't think that... I feel like she probably should have hopped on a different beat, honestly. I think she should have hopped on a different beat. Because my dog, you know, he was saying that cadence isn't even her, though. I make the argument it is. I just feel like it's her trying to match that beat. But I feel like she should have got something that matches her, like, a little bit more. Because when you think about imaginary players, and when you even think about how Hove came on there with his delivery, it was like very smooth. Oh, my fault. It was very smooth, very slick. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you listen to Hove, and when Hove diss you, he do like some slick shit. You know what I'm saying? He be talking out the side of that. You know, he you know, he really be on some slick shit. Really be on some smooth shit. Cardi, with her delivery and how she raps, and even how she talks, like in real life, she's very, you know, blunt in your face, like all of that. So I don't know if I would say she should have approached this song with that kind of cadence or that kind of tonality and all of that. I think she probably should have picked another beat in Hove's catalog, or, you know, somebody else's catalog, another New York Legends catalog. Like, I saw a lot of people being disrespectful about this shit. I saw somebody make a tweet. They was like, she couldn't hop. Damn, I keep hitting the mic. It was like she couldn't hop on a Big Pun beat. Like, and I'm like, that's the reason why I was a little hesitant to listen to this thing from start to finish. I'm kind of glad I did listen to it, because I don't think it's as bad as what people were saying. And my homegirl talking about what time. She talking about my stream, nigga, now. But I think some people can't view your posts because man, Instagram be on some dumb shit. But I think that she should have chose a different beat. The way her cadence is, the way she rhymes, like, you know, Cardi a loud person, so I don't think it goes with that. It's like the bars themselves weren't bad, though. You know, I don't think the bars themselves weren't bad. Now, is it as good as the original? Fuck no. Hove made a masterpiece with that. Nigga, Shakespeare couldn't even write that shit. But out of lines that Cardi had in there where they Jay's lines, you know, it's paying homage. But I think what she should have did, like, I think she should have dropped this. Like, this is like the type of song that you listen to, like, when you listen to a rapper, like back in the Dat Piff days and shit. You listen to a rapper and shit, and they got like a bunch of songs on a mixtape, and like, you know, they rapping on somebody's song that like might be popular or a legendary track, and they just hop on it, and then you know, you just listen to it. It's like, oh, it's a freestyle or something, like Imaginary Playerz freestyle. You just listen to it, it's like, oh yeah, that's cool, that's all right, and then you just go to the next track. That's kind of how I feel about this. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't fantastic. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't as bad as what people were saying, though. But she should have picked another beat. I saw somebody on Twitter like do a mashup. I'm gonna see if I could find it. Like, they put her on a different beat. I'm gonna see if I could find it, and if I find it, I'm gonna show it to y'all, because this is exactly what I'm talking about. Oh shoot! All right. Dog, this gonna be messing me up, bro. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, here we go. So
Nah, I spit that other shit. Pretty motherfucker shit. Cardi B, every song platinum. Not the other bitch. Whatever you was gon' pay her, you gotta double it. Glory hole. Bitches don't know who they fucking with. Their money, my stocks and share money. Your booking fee is my makeup and hair money. Bitches say I think I'm the shit. And this. Know you bitches can't live. I got the hottest shit. Hop out, poppin' it. They say I walk around looking like a compliment. Shut up, stop whining. Cardi still shining. Hoes kept complaining, so I cop
You see what I'm saying? Like, that sounds good. Like, sometimes it's not the bars, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's really the beat selection. Cause she didn't have no, like, I don't think her bars was bad. Hold on, man, I'm over here fucking up. Oh, this shit be getting on my nerves, bro. I'm just trying to. What the hell? Alright. Yeah, nah. Like, her bars wasn't bad. Actually, this bounced better with her sound. Yeah, exactly. Like, because think about how Kim was rapping on that original beat. It's crazy because on this video, it was reminding me of that song too. Because that Junior Mafia video, you know, I think it was that video. Nah, it wasn't that video. I'm thinking about the other Junior Mafia song. But on the other Junior Mafia song, I think Big was hopping out the plane. That was what song was that, bro? I gotta look it up now. I'll just be forgetting. Cause it's gonna bother me. I gotta look it up. But that was, you know, they put her on Get Money and shit. But how Kim was rapping on Get Money, she kind of had that similar cadence, like, you know, like, cause you know how Kim rap with like an abrasiveness and all that, and that matches that better. So I feel like Cardi sounded on this, like, you know, you could tell, like, when she was in the booth, she was punching in. You could tell, you know, like her flow a little bit choppy. I don't mean that in no disrespectful way. I mean that, like, you know, it just is what it is. It ain't a bad thing, but you could tell she was punching in certain parts. You can't do that on that kind of beat. You can't do that on that kind of beat. You gotta, like I said, Hov was on some smooth shit. That was in the 90s. They wasn't really doing that punching in shit. So Hov just came in there rapping, and Hov is lyrical. No disrespect to Cardi, she ain't really like lyrical, like Hov lyrical, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. There's nothing Cardi can do to match a high class upper kind of style. But the song I was talking about where they was hopping out the plane was Playerz Anthem by Junior Mafia. That's what it reminded me of, the beginning of that. I don't know if Cardi was paying homage to Junior Mafia, but beginning of Junior Mafia, you see Big and them hopping out the plane and shit like that. So I mean, not Junior Mafia, Playerz Anthem, you see them getting off the plane and shit. But I don't know, man, it was okay, it was alright. I want to see more from Cardi. I feel like she just been chilling and all that. I feel like more, like every time we hear about Cardi, it's like not music. It'd be like Offset, or like, you know, who she dating and shit, and, you know, somebody talking shit and she responding back with something crazy or something funny. I want to hear more from Cardi. I want to hear on a different beat. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. People was talking shit, and also what she did too, she ended up boosting the sales of the original, because after this drop, people went back and checked out the original. I saw that, like, the streams for that just skyrocketed out of nowhere. So, you know, there's a lot of young niggas and a lot of people who probably haven't heard the original. They get to check out that masterpiece, Imaginary Playerz, the original one. And, you know, it's always cool when, you know, the younger kids and can, you know, find out about something they never heard before. And then it's also cool, like, you know, some people that just wasn't around or just didn't pay attention or whatever, you know, they can hear it for the first time. So, you know, it's cool, you know. It was something else I was gonna say too. Yeah. But like I said, it wasn't horrible. People was a little bit too harsh when they was talking about it. I just think that when you're gonna hop on songs that are considered legendary, people have certain expectations, dog. People have certain expectations. So I think that's the reason why people was a little bit harsh. But it was alright, man. It was alright, man. It was alright. But yeah. That's all I really gotta say about that. If you like the reaction and shit, my stupid ass drops a video. I'm gonna be doing more reactions and more reviews and shit. I'll give this song 2.5 mics out of 5. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember the Source Wars, or you remember when Source Magazine used to do that shit? Y'all niggas young, y'all don't remember that. But yeah, I give it a 2.5 out of 5. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 actually. I'll give it a 3 out of 5, man. I'm gonna play value for you. Not really. Not really. I think if I was a Cardi B fan and all that, like an actual fan of hers, like I like her, but like I wouldn't call myself like a fan. Like I'm checking for everything she dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I check for her. Like I'm a casual. Not really. It's like I hear it once and then it's like, oh, okay. You know. It's like what I said, you know, it's like the Dat Piff days. You listening to a rapper on Dat Piff mixtape, you go through the tracks, sometimes they doing a freestyle to somebody else's beat. And sometimes it be alright. Sometimes like, oh, okay, and then you just go on to the next one. Shit. You feel me? I seen some people say that's an interesting choice. That's an interesting choice. Lola Brooke on that. I don't know. I wonder how that would sound. There's a couple female rappers that I'm curious to see how they would sound on that. You know, somebody gotta make a mashup of that. Just like how they did with that Playerz anthem one. I mean, Get Money and shit. But I don't know the name of the guy that did that mashup. I know he had his little logo, but I've seen him do like mashups before. So sorry if I didn't shout you out properly. But for those of y'all that know who that is, you know, leave it in the comment section, because I saw that like a while ago, and I saw like, and again, I only saw the beginning half, but yeah, for me, it don't really got that much replay value. For me personally, like it's something that I can listen to once, and then I'm like, oh, okay, and then, you know, just don't really pay attention to it again like that. But you know, hey, I want to see her make more music. I feel like she shouldn't have announced this song like that, because announcing the song and like, you know, because when you make people wait, it builds up anticipation and people are going to create expectations and shit, and then also hopping on that kind of song too, you know. But did she ruin Imaginary Playerz? Though, like I said, it was okay. You can't ruin Imaginary Playerz. It's a masterpiece, bro. It's a masterpiece. Every masterpiece has imitators. So, you know, it just made me want to go back and listen to the original. But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say, man. I feel like I'm yapping too much. Like I said, I'm gonna be reacting to more stuff, more songs. I know I said I was gonna do a review of Let God Sort Them Out. I actually started like a video, like how I traditionally do it, like editing and stuff like that. But I might just do a reaction like this because it's kind of easier, you know, because that editing shit take too fucking long. You know, some people think it don't take long. It takes fucking long, bro. So, yeah, you know, I'm gonna do that. I got a lot of content that I'm dropping, bro. I got a beef video, you know, I'm dropping that soon, sometime this week. So be on the lookout for that. I got another video that is almost finished. I got a bunch of videos that I'm working on. So I'm gonna be dropping them shits. And in the meantime, I'm gonna just be going live and streaming and shit. So that's why I say turn on your notification bell so you know when my stupid ass drops a video. Now, some people were saying that, it's another thing I want to bring up before I have a. Some people were saying that Hove did this, like he cleared this sample and let her hop on this shit in a way to spite Nicki. Cause y'all know Nicki just going off on Hove. You know, she ain't fucking with Hove right now. she cannot stand this nigga right now. So some people were saying that Hove did this as a way to be spiteful and to be petty. I'm not gonna say that's much of a reach because Hove really is a petty motherfucker. You know, if you know anything about Hove is petty. I don't know. That's all I gotta say. I'll see y'all in the next one. Love y'all.